So all in all, I think 13 players were called up. A few were in charge already before Wednesday. I think all in all, 8 players were, on international duties on Wednesday evening, and haven't seen one of them back so far. So during the last 2 weeks, one of the reasons is that we pushed the training today as late as possible. So we'll have a training in the afternoon to give them some time to travel back, and I hope to have as many players as possible available from them. The players who were a bit earlier in charge, for example, Tim Krul and Örjan Nyland were in charge on Tuesday evening. They traveled back yesterday. They were back in the UK yesterday, late evening. We gave them also the morning off. I can confirm that they also have already a negative test result. So both goalkeepers are available for the game. I hope they are also in a good shape. We will speak later on. I'm not too concerned about them both. We had also Andrew Bamidele away. He's also back from his Wales international duty, and also Onel Hernandez. He was more in the air than in comparison to on the ground in the last days. But since yesterday, he's back in the UK, also negative. He was able to train with us. He's also available for the game, but all the lads who were in charge yesterday evening, I can't confirm if they are ready to go. So first of all, they have to arrive here in time. Then we need a negative test, negative COVID test. Then we have to assess them, how they are in a physical way. I have to speak to them, also like how they feel, if they are ready to go again tomorrow afternoon. So will be some late decisions, and for that, a bit tricky situation. Not too many news. I think we have confirmed it already in the beginning of the week that Ben Gibson is out for the whole season. He had an ankle surgery, so everything's okay so far, but he will miss the next 12 to 14 weeks. I hope to have him back. Then for the next preseason, he will be out. Also, Adam Ida, after his hernia surgery, he's not ready to go again, so he will also miss the game. Also, Lucas Rupp for tomorrow, not available. He's doing some individual running stuff on the pitch, but not available for tomorrow. And sadly, I also have to confirm that Christoph Zimmermann is out. He felt on Monday in the end of the warm-up during training some problems with his hamstring. He was our only available centre-back. So for that, we didn't want to take any risk. We sent him in, assessed him, and sadly, the diagnosis that there is a problem with his hamstring tendon. He will miss the next 4 to 6 weeks. If we are realistic, it's also the end of the season for him. We have some hopes, perhaps for the last 1 or 2 games. If he's just out for 4 weeks, or if he can return back to team training in 4 weeks, perhaps there's a little chance for 1 or 2 games. But if we're realistic, it's also the end of the season for him. So not the best news today, but we can't change it. No, I don't blame Preston at all. So it's quite normal. They have to concentrate on their stuff, and of course they have to play. Today on the Friday, it's a better chance for them to be there with a positive result against us. And I totally understand why. Of course, you can say in the sense of fair play or whatever, they could have done this, but I don't blame them at all. It's each and every club has also the responsibility to try to be as successful as possible for them. I don't think it's a decision Preston has to make. So no complaints about this at all. We totally accept this. I had my say already about the EFL decision a few weeks ago when it was possible to influence it, when it was possible to change it. I spoke about that. This decision is not in the sense of fair play, not in the sense of the integrity of the competition, not in the sense of also the quality of the competition, not even to speak about the safety and the health and also the mental health of the players. But I spoke about this topic also quite intense and quite detailed a few weeks ago when it was possible to change. Right now it's a fact, and it's not my topic anymore. So it's more like we have to deal with it, because if I complain about this or use this as an excuse, it doesn't matter. So we have to deal with this, and that's my only topic. So for that, no comments today on this topic anymore. We are just focused to deal with it and try to grind out the result tomorrow. If I'm honest, it was really difficult in the last days to think too much about Preston, because I was more worried that my players come back in a possible way, and also we had just a small group for training. It was more like, if I'm honest, in the last days we were a bit more concentrated on ourselves. I also don't expect many big changes because Frankie and Alex have worked together pretty long, and they stand for a special philosophy, for a special handwriting anyhow, and for that I don't expect major changes. I have to say what Alex Neil has done over a long-term period as Preston. They have developed more or less from year to year, and it was fantastic. It's always sad, and you always feel for a head coach when they split part with the club after a really successful time. And right now it's up to Frankie McAvoy to be in charge. It's always the same. After or with the new head coach, especially in the first games, there's always a bit feel of a bit fresh air, and everyone is highly motivated to prove himself anyhow. And it's a chance, especially for the fringe players or the players who were criticized before or were not so much in the spotlight, to step up. So I expect there will be a highly motivated team, and also they were able to concentrate on this game. I think they just had 2 players on international duty, and one of them, Brown, is not available anyway for tomorrow because he's booked. So for that, they could concentrate really the last 2 weeks completely on this game. I expect a team who is highly motivated, pretty aggressive, and big task for us. And we have to be fully switched on to them. You always feel for the players, because they want to represent their country. It's a proud moment for them, and to help their country anyhow to be as successful as possible, and they fully deserve this. And I'm happy if they play. Yesterday, I was of course hoping for not that many minutes, if I'm honest. And also that there is no injury or something like this. Of course, I was hoping for good results, because then they come back in a good spirit, not for a heartbreaking defeat like England's under-21. Of course, I also felt for them, and it's anyhow tricky also with the load, because at the moment I really can't say who of the players who were in charge yesterday for the national countries are available for tomorrow. So we have to wait. The first topic is more like they have to arrive here in time. We have to postpone and push the training back as long as possible. That's the reason we just train at 2:30 this afternoon, but we can't do it later because we also need the coronavirus test. We also need the travel to Preston. Will be also a long travel in order to be then there at any point today in Preston to be prepared then for tomorrow. And I don't want to speak too much about the individual situations, but perhaps that you also have perhaps a picture, the travel for Dimitrios Giannoulis. He had kick-off yesterday for the Greek team at 9:45 local time. So the game was finished 20 minutes before midnight anyhow. He was in the hotel at about 1 o'clock, because you have to have a shower, you have to do some media duties, whatever. He was at 1 o'clock in the hotel. Then you have to eat a little bit, then go to bed. And I haven't spoken to him yet, but he was definitely not able to sleep before 2:30, for example. And he had to fly back to the UK at 7:10 this morning, local time, from Thessaloniki first to Athens, and from Athens to Heathrow. So if you want to catch a flight at 10 to 7, and during this time, so you have to be there at the airport at 5:30 anyhow. So that means you have to leave the hotel at 5. You can imagine how long he has slept during the last night. Maximum 2 hours if he has slept at all, if I'm honest. Then all in all, he had to catch the 2 flights. He landed at Heathrow pretty short to midday today. Right now, he's on the way back from Heathrow to the training ground. So all in all, the travel, he played yesterday 90 minutes, had more or less no sleep, travel till he's back here 8.5 hours. Then he has to have a corona test. Then we have to assess him. Then I have to speak with him anyhow, and then to make a decision if he's ready to travel again with us today to Preston, also a few hours, if I'm honest. So this is just one topic anyhow, and then I have to make a decision if I really want to take him in the squad, or if I really want to play him. There are a few players for them. It was perhaps even a bit easier. For example, Przemysław Placheta didn't play 1 minute yesterday, and he played at London. Was a bit easier, but with him I was able to speak. He was at home at 2:30 last night, and for Max Aarons. He was at home 4:30 in the morning. So we have to wait who is really available for tomorrow. And also, yeah, there are a few injury concerns because there are a few reports about some knocks. So we will have a late decision who really is able to travel with us, who is able to start tomorrow, who is able to sit at least on the bench. Yeah, will be a late decision. It's all in all, it's quite tricky for this game, but yeah, these are the facts, and we have to deal with it.